Matter of People versus Coleman on 8923705 A and B. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Coleman. From my understanding for A and B, it's defaulted and he owes $265,
Yeah. How long has he been in jail?
41 days.
Oh, must be clear enough. So he has something else going on. All right, we'll just suspend, give him credit time served on these. All right. So Y -2. All right. These are done. In the matter of People versus Grzorzik on 222473 and 215039, appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Mr. Grigorchik.
These are bench warrants and failed to appear for a pretrial last year and then failed to appear for a pre-exam before this court June of last year as well. Is there a reason why he failed to appear?
I spoke with Mr. Grigorchik and he informed me that he has a heart condition and various health issues, and he's been in and out of the hospital for the past couple of years, and that was his explanation for his failure to appear, Your Honor.
Well, I'm sure the fentanyl and other controlled substances wouldn't help with that little matter. What is his, what, if you were drug tested today, how would he test?
You're tested today, how would you test, right?
Oh, I would test clean. I've been no longer on that. I can't do that anymore. Because my heart condition, I no longer can possibly do that without dying.
Okay. Recall bench warrant, 5,000 cash surety, 10% on 222473. Recall bench warrant, drug test. Then I'll take under advisement awaiting drug results. Not sure if I'll take the over or the under, but we'll see. All right, number 3, People versus Gruich, 245476. Appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Mr. Gruich.
Okay, waive the reading.
Yes, we waived the reading, stand mute, and request referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel.
Plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel, as to bond.
Your Honor, Mr. Gruich has lived in the area his entire life. Given the nature of the offenses, the fact that he has no criminal history of any kind, we would ask for a PR bond. Also, I spoke with him and impressed upon him the rules of no contact. He understands that will not be an issue. He doesn't live at the same address as the alleged victim in this case. We think he would make good on a PR bond.
Oh, that's my understanding. This is address in Livonia, Michigan.
Yes, Your Honor.
PR with day reporting. No contact with the victim. No firearms, no illegal controlled substances, no alcohol. The court notes on the documents that it has, whether from lien, that it shows no prior record for the defendant. All right. People versus Hall on 4444383 and 245473. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Hall. We waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty, and referral to OAC.
All right. And on the civil infraction, the court will have plea of not responsible set for a pretrial. And then, with regard to the felony file, court won her plea of not guilty. Refer to the office of assigned counsel. Do I have the address for East Point is a good address?
No, Your Honor, the correct address is 3275 Schust, Schust Road, apartment 104, Saginaw, Michigan 48603.
Did you get that? Yeah. All right. Pre-exam conference is set for October 7th at 11 a.m. Preliminary exam is set for 10:15 at 10 a.m. That'll be on the paperwork for you, Mr. Hall, as well. Let's see.
Judge,
Yep.
which judge?
Oh, in front of Judge Jones. There you go. Sorry. And, all right. So, Mr. Hall, that will be where your mail goes, PR bond. And then, let's see, you'll get another notice on, probably for the ticket as well. And then make sure you give Office of Assigned Counsel a call, so you have a court-appointed attorney. And I believe you have a family member, she was here. She stepped out not knowing when the arraignments would be, so just to let you know. And if any questions, make sure you give OAC a call so you can, you have an attorney that can help you with any questions, okay?
Fine.
Oh, I said PR bond, 2,000 PR.
Okay.
Okay, all right, you're all set, Mr. Hall. Good luck with everything. In the matter of People versus San Nichols, is this the only one in San Nichols? 4379974.
Ethan Day on behalf of Mr. San Nichols.
All right. Waive the reading.
Yes, we waive the formal reading, stand mute, request referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel, and we believe a PR bond will be appropriate.
Mr. San Nichols, you're on probation, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is your agent aware of this little ticket?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He has a sentencing for the violation tomorrow, Your Honor. He was forthcoming with me about his probation as well as the contact he's had with his agent.
I'm just trying to see if there's a. There. You have a bench warrant out of Flint. What's up with that one?
What's the bench warrant for?
Oh. Maybe a traffic offense, I don't know. You know, your frequent flyer cards can through the criminal justice system. They should be forced into a luxury ride. Yeah. Genesee County. 67th District. Pickup within 25 miles. Hey Siri, how far are we from Flint? Michigan.
It looks like Flint, Michigan is about 4 miles away by car.
If we put a 25-mile boundary around the county, would you go to maybe like West Pole or somewhere? Be helpful. All right. I'll let your agent figure out what you want to do with it. 2,000 PR.
Sounds good, thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Good day. People versus Mims Ivy, 242597 717 125795. Appearance for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Ms. Mims Ivy, we waive the formal reading, stand mute, request referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel.
Okay. Well, also on 125795, I believe that's a bench warrant on a civil matter. Let's see here. Bench warrant, yeah, it was. It's an old one. Let's see, failed to appear probably for a discovery subpoena, Miss Mins Ivory. Yeah, I think it's from that time when you were at Windtree Homes. So let's just recall the warrant.
Thank you.
Reset. Okay. Yeah, we'll reset. Now, on the other matter, with regard to driving offenses, let's enter a plea of not guilty. Office of Assigned Counsel, 2000 PR. And then the bench warrant has failed to appear for arraignment, so let's recall the bench warrant. And then Office of Assigned Counsel, court order plea of not guilty, 2000 PR. All right. So you got to get a license. It looks like I'm going from Secretary of State's or renew it. And never drive unless you have insurance on the car. All right, you're all set, Ms. Ivory. Good luck with everything. In the matter of People versus Anderson on 245479, appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates, on behalf of Mr. Anderson, we waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty, and referral to OAC.
All right. Part one, or plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel, court date, pre-exam, October 7 at 11 a.m. Preliminary exam is October 15 at 10:30 a.m. That's in front of Judge Jones. Esteban.
As to bond, Your Honor, Mr. Anderson resides at 2204 Sheridan Avenue, Apartment 4, Saginaw, Michigan, 48601. He's been there for 2 years. He's a lifelong resident of Saginaw of 46 years. He does have gainful employment. He works 2 jobs as a home care provider, and he also works as a janitor at Bridgeport School District. He was forthcoming about his prior criminal record. He has nothing pending at the moment. We do understand the nature of the offense. We are asking for a reasonable bond or a PR bond.
Bond will be set at 5,000, cash surety 10%. People have filed a bond recommendation. Given the nature of the charges, given the apparently close proximity of the defendant, so there'll be no contact with the victim, no firearms or weapons of any kind, illegal controlled substance or alcohol. All right. In the matter of People versus Cameron on ticket numbers 8921902B, 4195770, 716034, 7329614. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Cameron. From my understanding, there's 3 bench warrants because there was there's a failure to pay $108, $200, and $225. I didn't add all of those up.
Let's see. Well, I don't, yeah, there's just some cheap. Plus the other bench warrant out of Flint. So let's do this. Let's see. These are misdemeanors. Trying to sort through the misdemeanors and the civil infractions. All right, that's on 21902B. Court will recall the bench warrant. That's on a no plate. Default, we call bench warrant. Credit time served since he's in jail. Now, with regard to the driving while license suspended, he failed to appear for a pretrial back on 10/23. It says 32, but it's a typo. It should be 23. Was there a reason why he didn't show up in my court last year?
Your Honor, he claimed that he didn't get the notice in the mail.
Well, let's see. Are you on Swift Insure?
Go ahead, talk now.
I can
You're on mute now.
Oh, yes, sir.
And what did Sergeant Fitzmaurice say to you?
What did Sergeant Fitzmaurice say to you?
I don't understand.
Sergeant Fitzmaurice, what did he say to you?
Oh, he told me I had to do 3 days. I came in Friday, Saturday morning. I'm supposed to be gone at 9 o'clock, but these warrants appeared.
Why didn't you take care of business? You've been on Swift Insure, like coming to my court.
I know, sir. I've been having a lot of things going on with like financial wise. Cause I moved out with my girlfriend. I moved in with my sister and I had to help her pay her bills. And then now I'm back trying to move back in with my girlfriend and have a place so I have a stable home.
Well, why don't you, are you working?
Yeah, I'm working.
Where are you working at?
University of Coding in Flint, Michigan. It's Energy Drive.
Well, I bet you have to travel gingerly through that town because you got a bench warrant over there. Why didn't you take care of it?
No, I don't drive up there. I get dropped off every day.
Good answer, but still. Yeah, your warrant is from 2020. Oh, didn't they tell you at Swift Insure that you have to take care of all your old warrants?
No, ain't nobody told me nothing, sir, about no warrants. I had found out about the warrants once I got in here.
Mm-hmm. If you're working, why aren't you taking care of your tickets?
I'm having problems, sir, right now with financial problems. But it's all getting taken care of now.
You're drug tested, how are you gonna test?
I ain't gonna have nothing but marijuana in my system, sir.
So you got 60 days within which to take care of the other tickets. And then I'm gonna give you a $50 cash bond on my ticket just because you are, you show up. All right, get your life and. Certainly, you're too young to be in Swift Insure. All right, all set. I'm gonna skip on Pearson and go to Wilkins on 245460. Oh, there she is.
Today, on behalf of Mr. Wilkins, we'd waive the formal reading, stand mute, and request referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel.
All right, court winner, plea of not guilty, office of assigned counsel. Pre-exam is 10-8 at 9:45. Preliminary exam is 10-14 at 3:50. That's in front of Judge Fickner. And then as to bond,
That's the bond, Your Honor. Mr. Wilkins has lived in Saginaw his entire life. He cares for his mother currently. She's has renal failure and is a dialysis patient. He has family in the area and he has a very limited criminal history, juvenile adjudication from 2018. If the representations on the lien are correct. As such, we would ask for a low cash, 10% option.
Mr. Wilkins working anywhere?
Mr. Wilkins told me that he's been working, doing landscaping and roofing in the area.
Who resides on the North Clinton address with him?
Mr. Wilkins informed me that he stays at 1016 North Webster Street, Saginaw, Michigan, 48602.
And who resides at the North Webster Street address with him?
Mr.
That would
Wilkins,
be that would be my stepfather and my aunt.
Is that where you're living?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been living there?
About a year.
Where did you live prior to that?
I had come home from Indiana and I was staying on I was on Mead Street and had a mailing address, on Division. But I've been at 1016 North Webster for the last year.
How long were you in Indiana?
About 6 months. Stayed with a friend from school down there and then bounced back here due to my mother's health complications.
You have no
She's had
contact,
multiple
you have no contact with Mr. Rodriguez, Camargo?
Yes, sir.
Well, that means no social media, no phone calls, no
In any way, shape, or form. Yes, sir.
Bond to be set at 15,000, personal recognizance, no contact with the victim, no weapons of any kind, illegal controlled substances, alcohol. That would be with day reporting. All right.
thank you.
In the matter of People versus Pearson on 24424, file number 245481 and 245478, appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Pearson. We waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty and referral to OAC.
This one, court winner, plea of not guilty. That's on the ordinance violation from the city. 5,000 PR. With regard to 245478, court winner, plea of not guilty, office of assigned counsel. Pre-exam is 10-8 at 11 a.m. Preliminary exam is 10-15 at 9:45. That will be with Judge Hoffman. And let's see. Here's a bond request on that from the people. And then there is a bench warrant from Judge Fickner on failed to appear for sentencing on file number 24424. With regard to bond.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Pearson lives at 921 South 17th Street, Saginaw, Michigan 48601. He has been in Saginaw for 20 years. He's been at that address for 4 months. He is currently on a fixed income, receiving SSI at the moment. We do understand the nature of the offense, given the fact that he does have a fixed income. We are asking the court for a reasonable bond or a PR bond.
Judge Fickner does have a hold. There was a sentencing schedule that he missed. So I'll recall the bench warrant. And there will be a hold. With regard to the other file, the people have requested a $25,000 cash surety, 10% bond, no contact with the victim as well, no firearms, no legal controlled substances, no alcohol. Based on the nature of the charges and his extensive record, the court will go along with that. Then the defendant can get an attorney and they can address bond. But right now, Judge Fickner has a hold with a do not release. So that is where it's going. All right, all set. In the matter of People versus Wright, 24857, 245,430, 245,477. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Wright. We waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty, referral to OAC. And I also understand there is another hold with Judge Fickner on one of the bench warrants.
So with regard to domestic violence, second offense, the court will enter a plea of not guilty, referred to Office of Assigned Counsel. With regard to file number 245,477, the court will enter a plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel. Pre-exam is set for October 8th at 9:45. Preliminary exam is set for October 15 at 10 a.m. That's going to also be in front of Judge Fickner. And then, see, as to bond, the people have requested reasonable bond, but have listed an history, prior history, and concerns for safety. But since there is a hold, bond on the 245,477 file will be set at 10,000, cash surety 10%. Bond on the domestic violence charge. Given that it's a second, given the prior history involving intimate partner abuse, bond would be set at 10,000, cash surety 10%, no contact with the victim, no weapons, legal controlled substances, alcohol, and no contact. With regard to the bench warrant, failed to appear for a preliminary exam on 9/27. Judge Fickner does have a hold. We'll recall the bench warrant. Hold. Okay. In the matter of People versus Urban, on file number 716720, appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Ms. Irvin.
Okay.
We'd waive the formal reading.
Okay.
Stand mute.
Did you not take care of it? Ms. Urban, why didn't you take care of it?
Okay.
Why don't you take care of your,
I wasn't working at the time.
Well, if you're working, then you should have been paying, right?
She wasn't
Yes.
working, Your Honor.
Well, she
I
wasn't
wasn't.
working. Well, then if you weren't working, you should have appeared to let us know. When did I last see you?
Huh? Can you repeat yourself?
Yeah, remember I recalled your bench warrant, I let you out, and then I referred it back to Judge Fickner. Judge Fickner probably sent you a letter, and then you just blew it off.
I never received anything at my mother's house.
Living over on Auburn?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's where the notice went.
Yeah, I never got a notice. My mother would have given it to me.
Well, that's the second time you said that.
I don't
The
need no
reason why your
bill.
mom doesn't want to give you notices?
Cause ever since we had a PO box before our mail got switched back. So I don't know what's going on from there.
Yeah, I do. You're not taking care of business. So I let you out once with you to take care of it, and now I have to give you another bench warrant was issued. What am I supposed to do?
I can pay for it. That's the thing. Like I could do like make a payment plan.
All right, well, oh, I thought you said you can pay it.
I could like a payment plan. Like I don't have the full amount on me now.
Well, that puts you in a pickle then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What are you doing with your life?
I'm working right now in Merrill, Michigan at the pickle factory at Kenny's.
What do they do at the pickle factory?
I sort pickles.
How long you been there?
I've been there since July.
Right. So why
It's
can't you
it's
pay,
season.
and I know it is, can't you just pay like $10 a month?
Yes, I can.
Okay, then let's have you do that. I will refer you back to Judge Fickner. So when are you gonna make that first payment? You can always pay more.
I can make it today.
Okay, so you're gonna pay $10 today.
Yes, sir.
And then you're gonna pay $10 per month. You can always pay more.
Yes, sir.
You want that in the beginning, the middle, or the end?
The middle.
Okay, so we'll expect that October 15th.
Okay.
Okay? All right, $10 today, $10 per month thereafter, and then you're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Irvin, make sure you keep that plan.
Bye, Miss Irvin. All right, People versus McCray Lowry, 2335.
Ethan Day on behalf of Ms. McCray Lowry.
Okay, Miss Lowry, you know, you got some business to take care of, right?
Yeah.
Your Honor,
When you
we-
gonna start taking care of your accountability here?
Pardon me?
Paying for that, receiving and concealing.
Okay.
Oh, you got some sticky fingers. Right?
What you say?
I say you have sticky fingers, and you're not taking care of business.
No, I mean, it wasn't that, but yeah.
How was that?
It was some stuff given to me and
Not-
I sold it.
If you're not beating people up, you're stealing. You're not stealing, you're drinking. Now, we gotta get a hold of your, actions here. How are we gonna regulate you and stop coming to court?
Pardon me?
When are you gonna start taking care of it?
As soon as possible.
You know, if I remember correctly, They accused you of stealing 52 pairs of shoes from a store that's no longer probably in business out there in Tittabawassee.
They, I didn't steal them from there, I sold them to there.
Uh-huh. So I had prior bench warrants on you from 9/8/23, and then on 7/17/24. Recall bench warrant, let's schedule an ability to pay hearing. Who are you living with over on Burt? Are you on Burt?
No, not no more. Bird was a shelter, but now I'm staying with, my daughter's, dad.
I have an updated address for Miss McCray at 924 South 12th Street, Saginaw, Michigan. 40601.
Well, now we scheduled the, let's see, or we addressed the issue with regard to your magnetic personality. We addressed the issue. I haven't really kind of addressed the issue with you in your interaction with fellow human beings. Let me address the issue with your use of substance. If you were drug tested today, how are you going to test?
I haven't did any drugs or anything. I'm on, I do a, shot, what is it called? The alcohol shot every month through Hope Network.
All right. So if you were drug tested today, what do you have in your system?
I probably, edible, because I don't smoke weed or nothing, and I don't do any other drugs.
All right. Are you sure there's nothing else, no other pharmaceuticals floating through your system, prescribed or otherwise?
No, other than like prescribed medicine, like for my heart and stuff.
All right, take it under advisement. The fact that you haven't done anything since 23 when another business out on Tittabawassee. I'm gonna take it under advisement pending what the drug test shows, and then we'll move from there. All right, you're all set. Have a good day.
Right on here.
People versus
Yes.
73606.
Have a seat, right here, have a seat, right here.
76560C.
What was the last name, Your Honor?
Orem?
Ethan Day on behalf of Miss Orem.
All right. I think we have bench warrants. Well, it's failed to transfer a plate, waive the reading,
Yes, we'd waive the formal reading.
OAC 2000 PR. Okay. There's registration plate, same thing, court winner plea of not guilty, also the same counsel, 2000 PR. The speeding ticket was a bench warrant, failed to take care of. How long have you been in jail, Miss Orem?
Since Saturday.
Sure. And then the no option person failed to appear for a pretrial. Why didn't you want to see me earlier this June?
I really did. I didn't get a notice, and I was the one who tried to set it up, but I didn't get a notice. And then when I did go back to check, I was scheduled for work that day, and that was my mandation day. I probably would have had to reschedule it anyway.
You're paying.
Are you still now?
You're working. I
can't.
If you're working, why aren't you paying your fines?
I have been. I've just been having a hard time. I had some setbacks. My mother did just have a stroke, and I am her like primary person that cares for her church writer. And there's been a lot. So I did have to I did take care of getting that plate and getting my insurance and getting tags and everything. It did cost me a lot, but I'm trying to do everything as I can. But I did take care of all that right after he pulled me over for it. And I wanted to try to fight the other one, that's why I was trying to see, but I did never. I did call back up there, and they told me I missed it. So,
We would just ask that it be reset, Your Honor. She works as a nurse's assistant at Avista. She has a 6-year-old son that she takes care of her mother. We would ask that it be reset and she won't miss another court date.
Is that so, Ms. Oram?
no, I will not miss it, and if I have to continue to keep calling, I'll make sure that I'm there.
Court date. Quote, unquote. So it be said, so it shall be done. Reset PR bond. People versus Chavatal on 2325574 and 254480. Appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Mr. Chavatal, we'd waive the formal reading, stand mute, and request a referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel.
And then the bench warrant failed to appear for a probation violation arraignment at 1:45 before Judge Hoffman. What was the reason for not showing up on that one?
Go ahead, Mr. Chavatal.
There you go. Talk now, you're off mute.
I thought that was today. I thought my court for that was today.
And if you were.
I was about, I was about to come today.
He asked you a question.
What?
You're drug tested, how would you test?
Oh, dirty for marijuana.
Should have went to court, but I got high. Right?
What's that?
I was listening to the lyrics from a song that you fit to the T. You got any child support you're paying?
Do I got any child support?
Yep.
I don't know if I owe something.
The third, well, I don't think you come to court. Kind of curious what's floating through your system. Bond will be set at 2,500 cash surety on the illegal entry without. With regard to the intimate partner abuse case, 23257, there is a hold. A hold shall be placed. Refer back to E3. All right.
Right out here, Laramie.
The matter of people versus Laramie, 245437.
Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Lynn. We waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty, or referral to OAC.
One or plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel. Pre-exam conference, October 9 at 8:45, preliminary exam, October 16 at 1:30. That's in front of Judge Hoffman. As to bond.
As to bond, Your Honor, Mr. Lynn lives at 2965 Jackson Street, Saginaw, Michigan, 48604. He's been there for about a year now. He has been in Saginaw for 8 years. He is going to rehab. He told me he's going to rehab on not this Monday, but next Monday. It's called Meridian. We are asking the court for either a reasonable bond or a PR bond so he can go to rehab.
What is the confirmation that he's going to rehab? Anything?
It was just by word of mouth, Your Honor.
No.
Your Honor, who did you call? I want to make sure I have the right person in front of you.
I have Damon Laramie.
Oh, sorry. I have Mr. Lynn. Sorry, that was my bad.
Oh, have a seat. Have a seat. She got the wrong person.
Thank you, Jill. With regard to Mr. Laramie, so I did put the plea of not guilty, the Office of Assigned Counsel, and then want to relook at your notes for bond.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry about that. His address is at 8575 2nd Street, Birch Run, Michigan, 48415.
Okay. Confirm his date of birth to be 6/24 of 2003. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
He has a bench warrant outstanding out of, New Baltimore. 42-2, Division 2 District Court, New Baltimore. Unlawful driving away of a motor vehicle. Oh, failed to appear multiple times. Okay, that's helpful. Thank you, 42-2. If he were drug tested today, how would he test? If you were learning, how would you test?
Just marijuana in my system.
How old are you?
21.
Also have a bench warrant for 72nd District Court, Marine City, pickup in the Lower Peninsula. Okay.
Yeah, I was made aware of those when I came here. They let me know to take care of those when I get out of here. So I was made aware now. I wasn't sure because I moved all the way down here to Birch Run from where I used to live. So I wasn't sure.
Okay, well, let me do this. Let me make a record. Hearing before the court is Mr. Laramie. Mr. Laramie is charged with assault to do great bodily harm. That is by did make an assault upon Hannah Cather by strangulation or suffocation. Given the nature of this charge involving strangulation or suffocation as an allegation, this court deems that such actions are those that would be attempted murder. Given that this views this type of assault as a danger to society, given that this defendant in his young age of 21 has multiple failure to appears out of 72nd District Court and 42-2 District Court, bond to be set at 100,000 cash surety, no contact with the victim. In the matter of People versus Muto, 234629.
Ethan Day on behalf of Mr. Muto, we'd waive the formal reading, stand mute, request referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel.
Minor plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel. Let's see. As
to bond, Mr. Muto has lived in Saginaw for the past 2 years. He has family in the area, and given the nature of the charges, we would ask for a PR bond.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd like a PR bond. Apparently Isabella County gave him a PR bond for another Dr. Magneto appearing individual that everything seems to stick to him as he goes through a store. That's in Isabella County. I think there's another one outstanding in another county, maybe Genesee County. All right. All right. Given that the defendant has demonstrated inability to appear at court, he didn't even appear for the Zoom or walk-in arraignment, which translated means he must either scheduled and walked out on the arraignment or just didn't appear at all after scheduling. Bond will be set at $3,500 cash surety. Given that he's out on bond on another matter which he's failed to appear, there will be no 10%. In the matter of People versus Mark Vincent Nichols, 243608, 244850. Appearances for the record.
Ethan Day on behalf of Mr. Nichols.
All right.
We'd waive the formal reading.
Court went a plea of not guilty on the 244850, which is a retail fraud in the second degree. Refer to Office of Assigned Counsel. As to the case number 243608, so we had 244850. Now on the 243608, court will recall the bench warrant on the failure to appear before Judge Jurens for a pretrial on 9/23. That is for the hindering and obstructing a police officer and also retail fraud second degree. Refer the matter back to Judge Jurens, given that the defendant has failed to demonstrate the ability to return. Also, he has a bench warrant outstanding out of Flint. Bond will be set at $5,000 cash surety. With regard to the new file that the court has before it on the 831 allegation of retail fraud, bond will be set at 5,000 cash surety. In regards to people versus person, 244868, appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Person. We waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty, referral to OAC.
Court will enter plea of not guilty, office of assigned counsel. Pre-exam conference is set on 10/7 at 3 o'clock. Preliminary exam is set at 10/21 at 10:45, back in this courtroom. As to bond.
As to bond, Mr. Person lives at 911 Lexington Avenue, Flint, Michigan, 48504. He's been at that address for 10 years. He's been a lifelong resident of Flint. He does have gainful employment at Jerry Dude Repair and Construction. We do understand the nature of the offense. We are asking for a PR or a reasonable bond.
Yeah, Mr. Person seems to have things attached to him as he goes through stores. I guess the allegation is now from Genesee, he comes north to Saginaw. This is the first charge I think I had of him up in Saginaw. Take a look. Is he out on bond on a larceny charge out of Mount Morris?
I'm not sure, Your Honor.
Station was closed on 19, reason closed.
I do know he has something pending in Flint that he has to go to in October, I believe.
Okay. Given that there are numerous theft charges involving burglary, involving retail fraud, been on probation. There was a home invasion back in 19. Seems to be nollie cross, but he did plead guilty to receiving and concealing firearms. Given the nature of the charges, bond, given that I have a case, bond will be set at 30,000 cash surety only. Okay. In the matter of people versus Andrew Lynn on 243835, 243828, file number 244248, ticket number 814323. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Gates on behalf of Mr. Lynn. We waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty, referral to OAC.
Court will enter pleas of not guilty. Refer to the office of assigned counsel. The felony file has a pre-exam conference at 10:10 at 11:30. The preliminary exam is on the date of 10/17 at 8:30. And if it's at 8:30, it must be in front of Judge Clark, which it is. As to bond.
As to bond, Mr. Lynn lives at 2965 Jackson Street, Saginaw, Michigan, 48604. He's been at that residence for a year now. He has lived in Saginaw for 8 years. He is currently on a fixed income of SSI. Again, he did tell me he's going to rehab on Monday at Meridian.
Mr. Lynn, are we to believe you that that is the case?
Yes, sir. I'm so sick of living this life, sir. I need help.
Who did you talk with at Meridian?
Hope I'm not handcuffed.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What was that?
Hope not handcuffs.
What human did you talk to?
Oh, I can't remember his name. It was Hope not handcuffs though. And then he set me up with it.
You have a bench warrant. Oh, let's see, where were you at? Huron Township, New Boston?
I think so.
You were drug tested today. How are you gonna test?
I'm gonna test positive. That's why I need to go to rehab.
Well, you haven't scheduled it, have you? With regard to 244-248, bond will be set at 2,500 cash surety. With regard to file number 243828, this case involves intimate partner abuse. Given that the nature of the charges, bond will be set at 10,000 cash surety, no contact with the victim, no firearms, or weapons, illegal controlled substances, or alcohol. With regard to file number 243835, which is the possession, there is a bond recommendation that was filed. Although the people have recommended a personal recognizance bond, given that the nature of the charges, nature of prior record, and the fact that the defendant has failed to appear when against the court, bond would be set at 5,000 cash surety. And then once you get an attorney, you really truly have a time scheduled for rehab. Let your attorney know they can schedule a bond hearing. If it is true that you have a date scheduled, you need to get confirmation from them to the jail. Once the jail has that confirmation that you have a bed waiting for you, then the bonds will be changed to a PR bond to the facility. But I'm not going to take your word for it. You have a history of not totally being upfront. Therefore, you get that paperwork, and then you can be on your way if that's what you so choose. You are all set. In the matter of People versus Wilford on 241-692-813-270B, here's the record.
Today on behalf of Mr. Wilford.
We call the bench warrant on ticket ending in 27B. Credit time served. The income tax case, court will enter plea of not guilty, set for pretrial. Mr. Wilford, the city is saying that you owe approximately $300 and change, $15 and change to for income tax. Go down to the city when you release so you can work it out if you owe it, enter a payment plan. If they've screwed up, make sure they make it right, but you have a PR bond, just gotta go take care of business. You're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Ms. Tracy.
Sounds like the grandmother was here. She wants to give me some information on that girl. Larry.
Yeah, but there's a hold.
Yep. But she just wants to fill you in. She's homeless right now.
In the matter of People versus Price on 225969, appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Aubrey said on behalf of Ms. Price was moving her way up to the podium.
Okay.
If the center will waive the formal reading of the charges, I'm sure plea is not guilty.
Oh. Court will enter plea of not guilty. Also assigned counsel. Hello, Ms. Price. I have your court dates and you'll get these in paper as well, and then in mail. 10/10 at 11:30, and then October 17th at 2:30. That's in front of Judge Clark. He's across the hall. And then we have her address correct and so forth.
Yes, I'm both.
All right. PR bond. Is there anything else?
Nothing further.
All right. Good luck, Ms. Price. Take care. Regard to McCray Lowry on 2335, ma'am, if you want to come up to the podium.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, your name is,
Tabitha Martin.
and what's your relationship with
She's my son's baby mama. So
okay.
yeah.
All right.
She's homeless. She been going through a lot, and she haven't been in any trouble or anything. I'm gonna start paying the fine. I don't know. She don't got no income. She don't got nothing. She been staying with us. The rescue mission. They end up getting her a place, but since she didn't get to receive her kids back, she got to downsize on the on this application that they gave her for housing. And she got an appointment tomorrow with them. She got an appointment with DHS, and she can't miss it because she been staying with me for a while. I need to get her moved. I'm just gonna be honest.
No, I understand. What I'm just waiting for is a drug test. I want to confirm what's in her system. What time's your appointment
She
tomorrow?
got one at 1:45, and she got another one at 10 something in the morning. And how much do she got to pay on this?
I'm not worried about that.
Oh, you're not worried about it. I just want to start paying it off myself for it though.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's her responsibility.
She been trying to get a job. She had Hope Network. They gonna give her. She can't. I don't know.
Can I ask who's her appointments with tomorrow?
DHS, and she got another. She got to go look for a 1-bedroom apartment where they could downsize her house because the housing commission said that she can't get the 3-bedroom because she don't got the kids. Her mom's got 2 kids, and I'm about to get one.
All right. Okay. I'm just waiting to see what her results are, and then we'll go from there.
You probably found some alcohol in that.
If she has something there, we'll figure something out, but I just want to know before I release her.
Okay.
All right, good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
She'll give you a call if she's gonna give you a call.
Okay.
That'll be when she's released. I'm not sure when that will be, if it'll be this afternoon or it'll probably be this afternoon sometime.
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, take care. Good luck.